Hello, I just want to quickly make a short video about about this. So I just want to make a short. I don't want to explain everything that's I'm building here. They just because something happened while I was building this level. Um, the other day, when was it? What day is it today? Thursday. I think it was Tuesday or something. I was building this machine. Actually, before I built this machine, there was just an empty space here, and I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna like build something in front of this building here, in this place." And I grabbed a ring. Um, I grabbed a ring. I've got a few rings. I made this back in 2019. This ring here. But anyway, it's a bit strange. So let's just switch it on. I'll show you. So let's switch on this thing. Oh, actually, oh no, we're gonna have to restart the video. Actually, I'll just do this. Um, Sometimes when you see, because these objects are attached, you see when you reload the level, sometimes objects like don't behave as if they're attached, and so you need to reattach them. It's really annoying. So let me just reattach these rings. I should have done this first. I didn't realise. You've got this one here. See this? And they're halved. Do you know why these rings are halved? They're halved because the poly count was too high. It's a long story anyway. I don't want to go on it, but I mean, I'm basically just trying to make this as short as possible. Right, I should have done this before I put the video on. See, it's still there. It's still static because you need to Hey, I hope CryEngine's listening if they could fix their attachment thing. Right, there you go. Right. So I didn't have any plans to make this machine. I really just want to show you something absolutely incredible here that happened purely by chance. And this wasn't intentional whatsoever. This is the weirdest thing about it. So after I've built this, it's really strange, man. Hold on. See, it keeps stopping there because I need to turn off helpers and put the select tool on. So basically you've got rings, right? You've got that ring there. So that's a horizontal ring, and you've got two vertical rings at 45 degrees on either side. This ring isn't, it doesn't do anything. Right, so what we've got at the sides, they all form like a seam at the side. Okay? Usually when I built a similar machine, quite a few times I built a similar machine, and what I usually do is scale it so that so see the edges there. Right, what I usually do is scale each ring so that they don't clip. Right? They don't clip. You can see this ring has been scaled larger than the rest of them, so it sits outside. But see, when you do that, it changes the size of the rings. So I just left it. And so these rings, if you could see, they seem to be forming a Star of David there. Wow, and I put the eye there. That was I put that there afterwards. This is completely unintentional. If you could believe that, I can't believe it myself. It's insane. It's unintentional. Right? So when I finished building these rings, I looked at the side, right? I looked at the side to see if there was any seam. What do you call it? Clipping. If the rings were clipping at the side, because there's usually a clip. See when they come together here, there's usually a. And I just glanced. I glanced over to the sides and I was like, "What is that?" I was like, "What? There's a fucking. There's a Star of David." Wait, let me take that off. Yeah. Start it again. There's a Star of David showing up there. If you can see that. Right, now let's go to another machine that I've got somewhere else, right? Never mind this, right? You don't want to know what that is. Right, this is far away from the level. I've taken these rings outside of the level so we could have a look at them. And you can see that the formation is being formed by 3 rings. Just 3 rings, right? Let's stop it, right? So we stop the rings, right? You've got 1, which is horizontal there. It's lying horizontal. You've got 2, that's at a 45-degree angle. And you've got another one in the opposite 45-degree angle. So there's 3 rings, right? And they're all rotating using the flow graph based coordinates. So they're rotating around. You see that when I put it on. And the rings themselves are unique because these rings were made back in 2019 for a machine, a wormhole machine in Pine City. And I made these rings with parallel segmented segmented lines, if you can see. No, the shape itself only comes up because of the parallel lines. If there wasn't any parallel lines, then you wouldn't see the shape. You wouldn't see the star there. And it's flashing because of the segmented. Now let me show you something else. See when you slow this down, but I can't even do that right now. You would need to go back to the video and slow it down and pause the video right now and slow it down and skip through it frame by frame, and you'll see that, oh, there it is there, look. Actually, we could do that. Right, it's hard to stop it on time. Right, you can see this is insane. One of the lines is going over and some of the lines are going under. So it's being weaved in and out. Just like, so we stop it here, you can see this line is going underneath that line. And this line is going over that line. And so if you look at the Star of David and how it's presented, usually you see it and it's overlapping. This is how this is, it's overlapping, which is absolutely incredible how that's happened by chance. And there's a lot of other strange things, but I don't want to, it's just too much. I don't want to even talk it, it's just too much to even, you wouldn't believe it. You wouldn't believe it, man. I don't believe it. I do believe it, but anyway, see these rings, right? Do you know why they're weaving in and out? Which is really another thing. If you could see, the rings are not smoothed. Can you see these lines here on the inside? Right, they're like jagged. They're not smoothed out. They're like I don't know how you would say that. See, when you build this line, you could choose how many curves is going to be in the cylinder, I don't know how many curves there is. I'm going to count, but it could be about 64 because I was using that number back then for when I was shaping cylinders so they'd be nice and smooth. But if you go close to them, you can see that there's an angle because the cylinder is not smooth. Can you see that? And so you've got one going that way, one going this way. And so at the points here, right, you've got one. It's hard to explain this, man, because I figured out this is why it's weaving in and out, because I seen it here, because look, one of the angles is on a different angle, and it's going under slightly so that when the other one goes round, it's very insane, but you can just imagine. Try and explain that. Right, so you've got, see how you've got these lines here? Well, when they get to this point, they form an angle, and so one, if you can imagine, one is going over the other at some point here, and you've got these ones as well. It's pretty insane. So I basically just wanted to show this because it's absolutely incredible. I mean, this was completely unintentional. Who believes me? This was completely unintentional. I did not plan this. I did not plan this at all. I was basically building rings outside of the building down there. See down there? I was putting rings outside of the cathedral, which is, it's in a very significant level. I could show you some of this level, it's insane. But I was basically building a machine is representative of something. It's symbolic, I don't know. I was basically building that outside of the building down there. And when I looked at the side, right, when I looked at the end, you can see the other side here. You can see how it clips, and even on the other side, man. And look, what the heck? You don't even need the parallel lines at all, because there's a Star of David on the other side. All you need is 3 rings, but it's coming up like this, and it's weaving in and out like a real Star of David. It's weaving in and out. What are the chances of that happening by chance? And guess what? That I don't even want to tell you that, because you would just, that's unbelievable. That's unbelievable. So I'm not even gonna say that, because something else happened. Right, so let's just have a look at this right now. To show you what this is a second, we need to put texture streaming on. Oh, great. Great. Hold on. Okay. So I'm recording this on the screen. I'm going to make a better video with OBS. Come on, why are you taking so long? Hold on. We've got high performance mode on. Oh, there we go. Right. Yeah, I just want to show how what I was doing here. Right, just go in here a second. Never mind that. Right. That as well. Never mind that. that as well. Don't look at this. Never mind that. Never mind that. Just go in here. See, you always come in this on the wrong side, man. See, this level's getting is set up right now for a video, along with other levels. Never mind all of that. Never mind that. Wait, don't look at that. So, what I was doing, let me just show you. See, what I was doing, right, I mean, see, to speak about this, I would need to speak about the whole level. But I don't want to do that right now. So I'll just say that. See down here, there was an empty space. There was a circle in the textile here. Before that was put there. There was just an empty space, and it was just calling out for something to be put there, right? And so I had an idea to build one of these machines, and if you've looked at my work, you'll see that I built these machines quite a lot. If you've seen the movie Contact, it's basically inspired from that type of machine. But even that machine from that movie is basically a representation of the of something else, some internal spiritual technology that we've got inside of our heads. It's becoming apparent that that's what it is. And these shields, magnetic. These are magnetic fields, and the shield things. They shield out the everything. Anyway, so I was building this. See, after I had when I was looking at it, I noticed that yeah, I noticed. I mean, wow. What is this? What is it? What do you think that represents? You know, I mean, it's not. You don't need to to expand your mind much, to stretch your mind far to see what this is representative of. Anyway, so let's have a look at it. Let's have a look at this, right? Right, you've got these rings in the centre here. Let's go in here. You've got this. This is like a sphere, like some kind of portal that's the very centre of it. And you know what I'm saying? Well, and so you go inside here, and it's just black. You know. It's just black in there. If we can look side on, we can see that so basically, I mean, this is really strange. I've really not processed this yet. This is really mind-boggling. I'm struggling to basically even speak about this right now. That's how fresh it is. But I needed to make a video about this because if this is really inspiring. It's really inspiring and incredible. You know, with all the strange things that's going on in the world, you should do what you want. Never mind all the nonsense, the strangeness that's happening in the world, and the drama, and the circus and the clowns. Never mind all that. You do what you do. Don't let this circus and the clowns stop you from doing what you're gonna do. Don't let the circus and its clowns get in the way of your work in this earth and this time. You want me to elaborate? I can elaborate on it if you want. Anyway. This is a really strange place, eh? Again, I can't even speak about it. Where's my clouds gone? The other clouds have all gone. What's going on? Why are they dark clouds? There's supposed to be dark clouds here. And they've gone. Maybe I didn't save the particle properly. It looks like they're still there. Anyway. So, look, do you want to have a look in here for 2 seconds? It's basically a work in progress. It's a work in progress. Just these rings and these portals, they don't mean anything. Oh, look. It's meaningless. What do you mean? It's meaningless. They've just changed the lighting in here. Yes, it doesn't mean anything. It's meaningless. Meaningless art. So there you go. Can you see that? I'm really hoping that you can see that. Can you see the points where the rings meet at the side? How is that possible? How is that possible that there's a Star of David right where the rings are meeting now at the side? It's absolutely incredible. I had to share this. I mean, this is not even finished. I'm basically showing work that's not finished yet, but I had to make a short video. It was 22 minutes about this right now. And I actually don't know what to say. I'm that stunned and absolutely blown away by this. By the way, this is incredible. This is the most insane thing that's ever happened so far. And the thing was, the next day, I was getting a delivery of a piece of jewellery, the Star of David. The day after. The day before, not the day after. It was the day after. It's very strange. I can't even explain it. You're kind of in two minds to explain these kind of things because you know it's really hard to for people to believe. Like, what are the chances of? I don't even want to say it. I can't even say it because it's so unbelievable, man. You would think I was making it up. It's just absolutely mind-blowingly incredible. Then I mean, see this, the eye there. I put that there. I put that there after. And again, if we can stop this, you can stop it at the right time. If I had, you could slow it down, but there's a lot of things I'd need to change. Wait, can you see how these lines are weaving in and out? Let me show you this again. You can clearly see that this line is going above and over this line, and this horizontal line is going above that line. And again, see, because the ring has angles. It's not a smooth curve. I don't know how you would explain that. That's why that's happening. No, it's pretty amazing creating a Star of David, like intentionally like this. in itself, like planned out. But this was unintentional. I did not plan this. I did not plan this. I put three freaking rings. One this way, one that way, a 45-degree angle, one that way. And I looked at the side. I looked at the side and I seen a fucking Star of David. And you can see on the other side, if we move this out the way. Whoops. Hey, get out of the way. Here, if we move that out the way, you can see there's a Star of David here. Is that not absolutely incredible? That that's happened by, like, unintentionally. And so I've took it out here, outside of the level, so I could have a look at it closely. And you see down, and there's another ring going vertical here, but it's behind. I've taken that away, and so the only rings that are in this configuration here are the rings that make up the symbol. Now, who knew that if you put 3 rings together, right, one this way, can you see that? If you look at it edge on, you can see that it looks like some kind of like a cross, like a star, a flag. It looks like a flag, you know, like the Union Jack. If you had this one going down here, it would look like similar like a Union Jack. And so, I mean, let me just stop it in a second and show you, right? Like grab this, watch. Now see this ring. This ring is unique as well because I've made a lot of these rings. This is a custom made ring that I made in 2019, and it's got these segmented glowing lines on them. It's just for pattern, for a pattern. I've got loads of different kinds and shapes, but this ring in particular, was the one that I chose when I was building this machine. So I was like this, I was just in the world mulling, just like, oh, you put one there. But see this one, the 90-degree one, that one's not there. That one's not in there. So you've got 2 45-degree . That's 25. 45 degrees, right? That way. Click this one. Whoops. You click this one and turn it 45 degrees that way. Which is right there. And it makes a Star of David at the edge, as you can see. Look at where that's spinning round because the flow graphs are different. Spinning round the wrong way. So let's just look at it again. This is unintentional. I did not plan that. I did not know that when you put 3 rings together, that it forms a Star of David at the edge, where the rings where they meet at the on the axis. What would you call that? The perpendicular axis, straight ahead. I can't even think right now because this is so incredible. Right, let's just look at it for a second. Can you see it? And what is even, I mean, this is strange enough, but what is even more strange is the fact that it's weaving in and out. Can you wait here? Look at this. This is insane. Let's show this again because it's incredible. Look at that. That's going underneath that. This is going above that. And again, it's all because of the shape. The shape of the angle of the cylinder. It's not anybody who knows anything about like geometry and computer modeling, you'll know why that it's going in and out. And it's all unintentional. All unintentional. Never planned this. This is just the insane thing about it. Could you imagine? There's other things as well, but I can't even say it because it's just wow. Wow, it's insane. The synchronicities with this particular symbol is just off the scale right now. That's all I'm going to say because it's just insane. You'll not believe me. It's insane. It's incredible. And I'm having to understand this. I'm having to process and understand this and study this and understand how these things are happening. Right, but I think that's it. Just know. I basically just wanted to show this. And if you look at it, it's 3 rings, right? Let's look at it from a different angle. Just delete these out of the way. Get out of the way. What? Just delete them. They're rotating the wrong way because oh, whatever. Wait, look at it from above. That's 3 rings. And I mean, it looks like it's intersecting. You can see where it's intersecting here, and it's creating the Star of David and the intersections. I mean, this is really representative of something. Really representative of something, you know, some kind of spiritual technology that we all have. By the way. Now I'll talk about it in detail another time. But it's got that kind of portal feel to it as well, kind of like a portal. And if you could imagine this is your head, your mind is inside here. And you've got shields running all around you. You've got a shield running that way. A field. You've got a magnetic field running that way. You've got a magnetic field running that way. You've got magnetic field running that way. And in the center of your head is a portal. And when all those fields are rotating and going around you in this configuration, see where it meets. That could be your forehead. That could be your forehead. And so where they meet at the side, so say your mind is in here, your mind is there. Actually, your forehead could be in the middle. It's pretty incredible. And it does kind of look like a flag as well when you look at it from one side. It looks like a flag, or like it's a 6-pointed star. It's more like a cross. But you basically got one ring that way, one ring that way, one ring that way. There's 3 rings. Is that a 6? It's 6 points. And then at the edges where the rings meet, you get that. And you can clearly see that it's flashing because of these segments. the lines are in segments, so it's flashes. You've got these lines in the middle that come down. See the lines in the middle? They meet and form a 6-pointed star in the center, and it kind of flashes. No, on the other one down there, I've put the eye. You know, because I think that's correct, and I just thought I would put it there because I've actually seen that. And then you've got the overlapping, and you can actually see it. You can see it overlapping without even letting it stop. Look. And I've just stopped it there at some random point, and you can see this is the most incredible part about it, that it's weaving in and out. Now, is it just me, or is that not absolutely incredible? Right, so I'm signing off for now. Hopefully I'll be back at some point with some new videos and things. Signing out. Bye.